But won't lifting weights stunt my kids' growth? That's the question we get asked all the time by parents, and the answer is no. Numerous studies have discredited this idea and have actually indicated that you'll be more likely to reach your full height potential with the increased hormone stimulation from correct training and quality nutrition. But what about that myth? Weight training stunts your growth. Where did it come from? And why is it mentioned all the time from parents? I did some research, and it actually came about in the 1920s, where a British Olympic coach noted that his young weightlifting competitors had showed signs of stunted growth, or what he termed height shock. He attributed this to their lifting weights and extreme training regimes. So if the studies have proven this to be wrong since, what could have given him this idea? These are my ideas. Firstly, weightlifting is a sport that involves lifting a weight from the ground to overhead. It isn't difficult to consider it may be more beneficial for a shorter athlete to be good at this sport. Secondly, it also could be assumed that the taller athletes may consider focusing on the other sports where they have a benefit of being taller. Basketball, rowing, plenty of other sports they would be better at. So did weightlifting make them shorter, or did the shorter athletes choose weightlifting? I'm betting probably the shorter athletes stuck with the weightlifting because they were going so well at it. My third point I will raise is a more serious point, and that is the fact that weightlifting is a sport that has weight divisions. So it is often beneficial to stay lighter. Now again, shorter athletes will be better as it is possible to build a higher power to weight ratio while staying under the division. So the athletes may have been encouraged to eat less and keep their weight down to stay in that lighter weight division. However, my concern is that the combination of extreme training load and restrictive eating may have delayed some hormone production in these kids, and especially in the female athletes, which may have appeared for them to stay shorter. But to wrap it up, the key points for parents to remember about your kids are: strength training won't stunt their growth. Train hard, eat well, and sleep enough, and you will reach your full physical potential. If the sport becomes a chore to the kid, they're probably overdoing it, and it's time to mix it up. And lastly, don't focus too much on your weight to win youth competitions. Focus on being the best you can be, and the right sport will eventually fit your body.